In this video, we're going to be practicing multiplying by 2s and 4s. Multiplying by 2 and 4 are actually related, so after we practice multiplying by 2, we're going to use multiplying by 2s to help us multiply by 4. That's a little bit harder to have memorized, but if you can skip count by 2s, it'll help you when multiplying by 4. So let's start with our 2s. 2 times 7. That means I'm going to count by 2s 7 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I know that 2 times 7 is 14. Another math trick that you can do is by doubling the number that's not 2. Multiplying by 2 means you're doing this number twice. So you can think of it as 7 plus 7. 7 twice. And that gets us 14 because 7 plus 7 is 14. So there's two ways to think about multiplying by 2s. Here we have 3 times 2. So we can count by 3 2 times, we can count by 2s 3 times. So we go 2, 4, 6. Or you can think of it as doubling 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Looking at our next problem, we have it stacked. Sometimes we'll see multiplication problems on top of each other. So we have 9 times 2. So we can either count by 2 9 times or take 9 twice, doubling it. I'm going to count by 2s 9 times. So we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And you can check it by saying, well, 9 plus 9 gives me 18. 9 doubled. Now let's use our 2s to help us multiply by 4. So I have 4 times 3. Now, having your 3s and 4s skip count memorized is a little bit harder. Some of you may have that, and that's awesome. But if you don't have it, we can still use our 2s. So instead of 4 times 3, I'm going to think 2 times 3. If I can do 2 times 3, I can get to 4 times 3. So 2 times 3, if I count by 2 3 times, I have 2, 4, 6, but I'm going to double it. What is 6 plus 6? 6 plus 6 gets me 12. We can do this because 2, if we double that, it gives us 4. So whatever we multiply by using a 2, we know that if we do it again, we'll get our 4. Let's do another problem. 6 times 4. Instead of 4, I'm going to use my 2s. So I'm going to say 6 times 2. I can do 6 times 2. I'm going to count by 2 6 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I know that's 12. But if I take 12 and do it again, 12 plus 12, I'm going to get 24, which is the answer to 6 times 4. Let's try it again, but this time it's stacked. So instead of 8 times 4, I'm going to do 8 times 2. 8 times 2, counting by 2 8 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. But now I'm going to take 16 and double it. 16 plus 16 is going to get me 32. Start with your 2s, get your answer, and then add that answer together, right? 16 plus 16, 12 plus 12, 6 plus 6. That's going to help you with your 4s. Now, it does help to just have these 4s memorized, but until you can get them memorized and have them come off the top of your head immediately, use the 2s to help you until you have your 4s memorized.